Welcome to the Nail Engineer, and today we've got a gel bottle ink swatchathon, and it's ages since I've done any swatchathons, and actually it's ages since I acquired these bottles. I actually got all of these when I was on maternity and haven't really had the time or the chance to swatch them. I'm going to say these are the new glitters, but they're not so new now. And before you say it, no, my bottle isn't dirty. It came like this. It's got this kind of like silver spray on it. I don't know where that has come from, but it was always like it, and it won't rub off with like isopropyl alcohol. These are the colours. They are, well, we'll start with this one because this is the these two. These are the first ones. This was actually given to me by a friend who accidentally ordered two. So but you know, we give each other like nail stuff. I gave her a bunch of like stampy things and whatnot, so she returned the favour. Now this is like the old style bottle, and it's got number 222, and it's actually now called Blue Hedgehog. And this rose gold was like a long awaited addition to the gel bottle glitter polishes, and everyone was going nuts over it, and I bought it. But I was actually a bit disappointed that, yeah, it kind of looks rose gold on screen, but it's actually, I would call it more of a bronze. You can see my ring is rose gold, and it just kind of lacks that warmth of a rose gold, but it is a really, really, really nice colour. So I'm glad that I have it. But when they brought out the new glitter polishes, I absolutely had to get Blessed, which is this one here, which is a much kind of pinker. Strictly speaking, somewhere in between the two is a true rose gold. But yeah, this one's very nice and goes perfectly with this one here, which is Babe, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And any of you who like follow me and see my videos and stuff like that, I have this this one glitter Megamix from Glitter Arty Nails, which is like my favourite glitter of all time ever, and it's called Champagne Bubbles Megamix. That's it there. And it's really, really gorgeous, but it can be a ball ache to encapsulate, and like if someone wants like a full hand of this, that's quite a lot of work. So if you can get the same colour, and you can see them side by side there, they are the same colour, and this looks to be the same stuff. The only difference is it's only the fine glitter and the 1mm hex pieces, so you haven't got those like big pieces. But this, in theory, will just paint on, level out, then you top coat, and you're done. Obviously it will be, because of the glitter content, slightly thicker than like a regular gel polish, so don't think that you get like a thin gel polish finish, but I think it's a really, really happy medium. Anyway, onwards. We also have Swag, which again is like in the same vein, but this is just really, really gorgeous. So I was quite excited to see what this would be like. And then the lovely ladies at the Gel Bottle Ink sent me this one for free, Jumanji. And it's a really nice, it's one of the limited edition glitter colours, and it's this really nice kind of like fresh yellow and green glitter mix. So without further ado, let's get swatching. here are the finished pops. That was relatively straightforward. I only showed the first coat, otherwise it just gets tedious with coat after coat after coat. This is blue Hedgehog, which it doesn't come off as much on screen, but it is actually a scattered holographic glitter polish, and it is really, really, really pretty. You can maybe see it a bit better when it's like out of focus, that kind of holographic shift. When you're in like bright sunshine, she says in winter, I'll try and get a picture of that. When you're in bright sunshine, you can see like a holographic sparkle to it. And here is Jumanji. You would have seen on camera, and a side note as well, like the first glitter polishes that they came out with, and the diamond glitters, they were all a bit pissy. I've got like D14, which requires quite a lot of like kind of layering up. These new generation glitter polishes that the gel bottle have are much more highly pigmented, and here we are with rose gold. Again, 2 coats on that one. And one thing that I realised, because I had to wipe some off when I was swatching, but I realised this silver crap that's on the bottle is actually just a bit of the polish. So I don't know if like it had leaked or something in transit, but a bit of acetone takes that off. And that solves the riddle as to why it's not really a rose gold. It might have like a rose gold carrier, but the actual glitter particles in there are like a silver colour, like very cool toned. So that explains why it's much more cool toned, as opposed to Blessed, which if you put them side by side, much warmer and a smaller glitter particle size. But as I mentioned in the intro, definitely somewhere in between the two is a true rose gold. And yes, I have got spunky dick fingers. These are quite grown out, and as you can see, a little bit damaged. Obviously I've been swearing far too much despite having little ears around me most of the day, my toddler. But yes, this is my steak and blowjob, very nasty eczema and damaged fingers with bukkake lips and spunky dick lollipops. That's steak, happy steak and blowjob day. That's what's missing from there. That's the nail file, and that's my denim boner thumbs. Yeah, so they're several weeks old now. So sorry that they're a bit minging. Not the original design, because obviously the original design is delightful, and I guess all of you would really love to have spunky dick fingers. Who wouldn't? But yeah, they're a bit grown out and gross now. Anyway, back to the matter in hand. So there's Blessed, and there's the rose gold, and then finally to the 2 stars of the show, Swag and Babe. What can I say? They're just gorgeous. You might have seen me when I was like filming the actual swatching, turn them upside down, like tip tap. You have to apply these generously to get like a decent coverage, and then let them settle. So let them settle kind of downwards, and also flip them up so you don't get you'll have seen me like showing them on the side there. You don't really want to get a really fat end. Now the nature of doing swatches, you tend to get a fat end. If I was doing this on a real live human being, I would do actually what I always do, and it's a tip-top tip. It's especially for short nails. If you've got really short nails, capping the free edge, I kind of do it in reverse. So I go backwards to make sure that free edge gets capped while pulling down on the hypernychium, or pulling the skin underneath the nail, so the hypernychium kind of pulls back. So I'll do that end, and then I'll put the colour on the rest of the nail, because what that does is it kind of drags off any excess. I see a lot of videos of people go paint, 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 ooh, cap the edge, and then you end up with this big fat ridge at the end, and it makes no sense to me whatsoever. So yeah, if I wasn't doing swatching, and doing a real person, I would go from the end first and then drag back down to get the smoothest possible edge. You can see there's definitely enough glitter in there with one coat to make an impact, so you don't necessarily want to be bulking up all of the nail doing several coats of this, and you don't necessarily want to be wasting your gorgeous glitter polish. Just give it a base and then give it the once over with the glitter and then top coat. And obviously you can't feel this, but when you give it that time to settle down, it's lovely and smooth. So none of this is just one coat of top coat, Gel Bottle Inks Super Shine top coat, and it's a non-wipe as well, which is handy. So none of this kind of top coating and still getting like little snaggles if you let it settle. It's just really, really nice and self-leveling, but yeah, do be generous with that coat. Oh dear, there's the toddler tyrant. That's him having a nice little cough, telling me, Mama, I've finished my nap. Come get me. So on that note, the one other thing that I will say, and there's a lot of other times when you would want like a kind of a jelly finish where it is like a good thing, but if you don't want that, then just use underwear. And I've got a sneaking suspicion that perfect underwear for this, for Babe, would be Blessed. Because you won't lose any of that rose gold gorgeousness and you'll have full glitter coverage. But yeah, that's all of the swatches, and I will get also some daylight pictures. I hope you found this useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.